Welcome to John R. Wooden Gymnasium on the campus of Martinsville High School for some boys basketball. Tonight, the Martinsville Artesians play host to the Columbus North Bulldogs in the home opener for the boys basketball team. Good evening, everyone. I am Braden Hall. I am joined alongside by my guy, Bo Dilley. Bo, tough loss for Martinsville last night in their Mid-State Conference opener at Greenwood.
Well, Braden, the Artesians definitely looked solid through 3 quarters of play. But in the fourth, they let things slip away from them a little and ended up falling short, 42-34.
And on the other side of the court, we have the Columbus North Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs come into tonight's matchup at 3-1 after winning in dominant fashion against Silver Creek last night, 52-35. The Bulldogs are a pretty balanced team, but are led by Cooper Horn. The 6'2" junior is coming into tonight's matchup, averaging 17 points per game.
Both teams are locked in and ready to go for tonight. Bo, what are the keys to this game?
Well, Braden, Coach Staggs for the Artesians wants to get the ball into the paint more often, although they will have to find a way to maneuver around the 6'8" center, Sam King. As for the Bulldogs, head coach Paul Ferguson said he mainly wants to focus on crashing the boards and pulling in those rebounds, as they were out-rebounded 29-21 last Saturday against Seymour in their only loss of the season.
It's Martinsville and Columbus North at John R. Wooden Gymnasium. We will have the opening tip when we return. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Boys Basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHS AAR TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Welcome back to the game. Martinsville enters this game at 1-1. The Columbus North Bulldogs enter at 3-1.
Yes, Braden, the Columbus North Bulldogs had an impressive win last night at Silver Creek, 52-35.
And we are getting ready for the national anthem and starting lineups.
Fans, if you would, please rise if you are able. Remove your hats as we prepare to honor our great country with the play of our national anthem.
Whose OIS on, and there's a little hand motion. Yep. Is it because I'm shaking? Alright.
Now introducing the starting lineup for the Columbus North Bulldogs. Wearing number 2, 5'11" junior Luke Martin. Wearing number 10, 6-foot senior Carson Dibble. Number 15, 6-foot junior Ty Ferguson. Wearing number 20, 6'2" junior Cooper Horn. And number 24, 6'8" senior Sam King. The head coach of the Columbus Bulldogs, Coach Paul Ferguson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our Little Armies Players of the Week.
What?
First, I'd like to introduce Zion Ballard, son of Anna and Ryan Ballard. Zion plays in the Green Township Elementary, and he is sponsored by Costa Funeral Tech. Introducing next, Raylan Wolf. Raylan, the son of Luke and Aaron Wolf. He too plays for Green Township Elementary and sponsored tonight by Bailey and Wood, girls under Eric and Eric Lyon. Finally, Landon Leachman. Landon Leachman, the son of Lauren Rez and Dean Leachman. Landon too plays for Green Township Elementary and sponsored tonight by Cole P. Wisco, attorneys at law. Little Armies Players of the Week, sponsor of the week, Super Sports in Martinsville. Make some noise! It's the starting lineup for your Martinsville Artesians! Evan Gardner, number 3, 5'11" junior Skylar Pruitt. And another spot wearing number 4, 6'2" junior Brody Staggs. And another spot wearing number 5, 5'11" senior Brandon Myers. And a fourth guard spot, wearing number 12, 6'1" junior Will Baston. And running on the starting lineup at forward, wearing number 33, 6'3" junior Jack Wolf. And coaching your team, Coach Kim Staggs.
Love the energy there from our PA announcer and head 8th grade football coach, Jason Carter.
Well, Bo, as we get ready for the starting tip.
Looks like we will have Will Baston and Sam King tipping off for tonight.
Bo, the Artesians coming in hot off of a win versus Edgewood, yet a loss to Greenwood. Horn passes into King, and King will finish strong.
That is one thing that I noticed a lot about the Artesians from watching the game last night. They definitely they try to set those charges, and most of the time they are victorious, I will say.
Yeah, they were definitely victorious that time as Landon Myers drives. Caught up, the ball is turned over. Luke Harmon will take the ball up the floor.
And that's another thing that I noticed about last night's game. Costly turnovers being made by the Artesians.
Yeah, you know, the fourth quarter was kind of the point where the game kind of got away from them against the Woodmen.
Yeah, it really was.
Free ball there by Harmon, no good.
Looks like we're going to have an over-the-back foul on Carson Dibble.
Yep, it will be Artesians' ball. Jack Wolf gets it into Will Baston. And there will be a foul on number 15, Ty Ferguson. You know, Ty Ferguson, the son of Coach Paul Ferguson.
Yes, Coach Paul Ferguson, very, very legendary coach.
Coached at, I believe, Wheaton Academy before he coached here at Columbus North. Went 133-55.
Yes, he did, and he also helped coach at Notre Dame a little bit.
Will Baston now has the ball for the Artesians. As feeds the ball to Pruitt. Myers trying to find an open man.
Some great defense being played here by the Bulldogs.
Pruitt finds Staggs. Finds Myers for three. No good. Rebound will go to Ferguson. King drives, takes contact, and it's a charge.
2 possessions, 2 charges. Well, 1 charge, but
yeah. The Artesians will need to force those types of turnovers if they want to get ahead early in this game, which they will need to do.
An early full court press is what we're seeing here by the Bulldogs.
Looks like they break it. Staggs. It will be Artesians' ball. Myers will take it out. Like you said, some great defense being played by the Bulldogs here early.
Jack Wolf running the baseline.
Baston finds Myers. And it's tipped. Luke Harmon takes it up, passes it off. And another charge. It's on Ferguson.
There's 2 for Landon Myers already tonight. We're only not even 3 minutes into the first quarter.
And the Bulldogs will definitely need to be wary of obtaining all these fouls early, because that's where the Artesians will definitely look to strike.
That's 3 quick ones already.
And another turnover for the Artesians. Horn passes to Harmon. Feeds it to King. Horn in the corner for 3. And it falls. Bulldogs will take the lead at 5-0. The Artesians will need to, and another turnover. And there will be a foul there. Looks like on Jack Wolf.
The Bulldogs definitely trying to feed the ball in the paint to Sam King. When he's standing at 6'8", and the Artesians' tallest player is Jack Wolf, standing at 6'2", I would try to feed the paint too.
We got a timeout here for the Artesians.
Artesians off to a slow start, down 5-0 with 4:34 left to go in the first quarter.
Carson Dibble up to shoot the free throws.
The Bulldogs have played some very tough defense so far this matchup.
Dibble will make the first free throw. And, you know, the Artesians cannot get into the turnover hole early. They will need to strike early while the Bulldogs are committing turnovers themselves. And Dibble will make the second free throw to go up 7-0 early on.
And Carson Dibble going 2 for 2 at the line is something we're going to get used to seeing, as he is the highest free throw percentage on the Bulldogs at 88%.
And there, Brody Staggs will make the first bucket for the Artesians, baseline J. Horn drives, passes out to Harmon. Pass to the corner, taken in, no good for Henley. Will be Bulldogs ball. Harmon takes it out.
Looks like the Artesians are in some man-to-man defense.
Dibble works on Staggs. And there is a foul on the shot. First foul against Brody Staggs. And one thing I know for sure, Bo, you do not want to put Dibble on the free throw line.
No, you do not, as he just made them pay.
He misses.
I guess we jinxed him, Braden.
I guess we did. The Artesians will hope for more of those rare misses, but will not get one that time. Wolf will take it out. Let's see if the Artesians can get it up the court. And that's another turnover. Hensley making the play.
Great play there by Hensley.
He will also inbound the ball. And Horn, who averages 17 points per game, he is obviously going to look to score tonight at will. Feeds King, and he will finish easily.
Landon Myers got up there pretty high, but not high enough for the 6'8" center.
6'8" is a lot of feet to cover if
really
you're
is.
not 6'8". Pruitt for three. Good.
One thing I noticed about Pruitt is last night and tonight, he's been shooting the ball a lot more than he usually does, which is very good for the Artesians.
If you can get Pruitt going, there is not much that can stop him on offense. Horn misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up and in. Wolf will get it into Baston. Can they break the press?
Bulldogs still coming out in the press.
They do. Baston takes a shot, and it's good. The Artesians are finally getting some shots to drop, but can they play the defense to back it up? Dibble with the ball, passes to King. Feeds King inside, and he finishes through more contact.
And I like the way the Artesians are trying to draw fouls against Sam King, because they know that they're not going to jump up there and block him, you know. So they're going to try to make him pay.
Unfortunately, they're not getting many of the calls right now, but Baston to Staggs. Behind the back pass to Pruitt, who gets the mid-range to fall.
There's 5 quick ones for Skylar Pruitt.
Once again, if you can get him going on offense, that is major. That looks like it will be a foul on Will Baston. Substitutions for both teams for the Artesians. Luke Cheatham and Isaiah Marlette will come in for Brody Staggs and Jack Wolf.
And for the Bulldogs, Tyler Blith comes in for, I believe that is...
Well, that's a 3 for King. If King is hitting three-pointers, it is going to be very, very tough to stop him. Let's see if they can get it up the court now.
Tyler Blith substituted in for Ty Ferguson.
And that will be out on the Bulldogs, Artesians ball. Luke Cheatham will take it out. Finds Marlette. Marlette fires, misses.
Deep three there from Isaiah Marlette.
Well, we know he can hit them. This is a matter of getting him going.
Hopefully they have started to get Skylar Pruitt going.
Hensley works on Marlette. Doesn't get the layup to fall. Myers will run up the court. Drives and does not get the finish to go. Finds Blythe up the court, and he will finish. Artesians trying their hardest against the press.
Looks like they've started to mellow out, get the ball up the court a little more fluently.
And as long as you can stay calm and collected, you can work your way back into many games.
That's
matter
very
the
true. Another
deficit.
deep one from Marlette.
And Marlette gets that one to fall.
Well, Braden, looks like they're starting to get him going.
If you can get both Marlette and Pruitt going, both of them amazing shooters, you can definitely just shoot yourself back into some games. And that will be a foul on Luke Cheatham.
Cheatham got a little bit too aggressive there. But yes, exactly what the Artesians need right now is some shooters. And it looks like we have some in Pruitt and Marlette.
There will be a timeout with 3.4 seconds left in the first quarter. And we are back. Bo, how do you think the Artesians are going to get themselves out of this hole? Do you think that Marlette and Pruitt can bring them back with the shooting aspect, as there is a strip? And that will end the first quarter. Artesians are down 12-19 heading into the second quarter. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Boys Basketball and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHS AA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
Don't do that.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to John R. Wooden Gymnasium. Artesians trail 12-19 heading into the second quarter. Bo, the Artesians got some shooters rolling. Do you think they can continue the streak?
I really do. I don't think things are looking too down for the Artesians right now, as they started to heat up there at the end of the first quarter with Isaiah Marlette and Skylar Pruitt hitting some three-pointers.
There's a foul there on Tyler Blythe. And Luke Cheatham will take the ball out of bounds. Staggs back in for the Artesians. And Staggs had himself a mid-range jump shot earlier. Hopefully, if you can get all of your shooters going, then you can easily get back into this game.
For the Bulldogs, Rhett Harmon has checked in for Connor Hensley.
Staggs drives. Pruitt swings it out to Will Baston. Baston drives, almost loses the ball, gets it back out to Pruitt.
Cheatham wants the ball down on the baseline. I can see him sticking
But
his hands in
Marlette
the
for
air.
3 again, no good. That will be Columbus North ball. Now, Bo, obviously, the Martinsville Artesians will have to go this season without Caleb Cheatham, who would have been one of their primary scorers.
You know, I definitely think that's a huge factor with how great he was last year and how great he would have been this year. But I think we have some juniors that are really playing their role, stepping up.
The 3 there made by Rhett Harmon, who just checked into the game, so an immediate impact there for the Bulldogs. And again, they will continue to press. And there will be a kick ball there on Tyler Blythe.
Looks like Marlette tried to go through the legs there. I like it.
You know, Isaiah Marlette, he's shifty. He can definitely do those types of things.
Looks like they've moved Pruitt to the baseline a little bit.
Marlette tries to make a pass in between. King steals it. He'll get it up to Blythe, who cannot get it to go. Pruitt pushes it up the court to Staggs. Pruitt can't find anybody, passes it over to Staggs.
I think the Artesians are trying to get the ball down to the post, as there are some gaps here and there.
Finds
Some
Luke
openings
Cheatham.
for Luke
Oh,
Cheatham.
tipped away. Looks like there's a foul.
Artesians definitely trying to feed the post players.
And there will be some substitutions here. Jack Wolf, Thatcher Anderson, and Landon Myers will come back in. And Skylar Pruitt, Luke Cheatham, and Isaiah Marlette will have a seat. Thatcher Anderson, only one of 3 seniors on this team.
Thatcher is also the Martinsville High School class president.
He's definitely a smart man. And looks like there will be a turnover here. Horn will take it up. Three there for Blythe is good.
Bulldogs still in their full court press.
And, you know, the Artesians, they are trying to dig themselves out of this one, but you got to start with the defense. And the ball is turned over.
10-second violation on the Artesians.
And there will be a timeout. So, Bo, now that the Artesians have gone back down by double digits, what do you think they can do to get themselves out of this one? I mean, the Columbus North Bulldogs are shooting lights out right now, and the Artesians can't seem to find the right formula to break that press.
Well, they're starting to find different things that open up throughout the game. Like in the first quarter, it was mainly the three-point shooting. And so they got a few three-pointers. And then in the second quarter, the post started to open up. And they tried to hit the post, but they need to make a little bit smarter passes.
You know, this is the first of a 3-game homestand for the Artesians. The next 2 home games will be against Plainfield and Center Grove. The Artesians hope to take at least 2 of those 3 games.
And as for the Bulldogs, they will have a 3-game away road trip at Fishers on Friday and Columbus East next Friday.
Looks like Ty Ferguson will pass the ball into Tyler Blythe. There's a foul there. Looks like it's on Landon Myers. And Tyler Blythe will have a seat, and Luke Harmon will come back in. King swings the ball to Harmon. King works on Anderson in the post to Horn in the corner. The three does not go, but the rebound is there for Luke Harmon. Three ball by the other Harmon is good. Rhett Harmon on that three. He is 2 for 2 from three now.
The Bulldogs keep trying to feed the ball into the post. They keep reverting back to Sam King.
Landon Myers with the tough finish there. Went behind King for that finish. That's one way to do it. And a travel there on Harmon.
Very athletic layup there by Landon Myers.
Thatcher Anderson will take a seat. Marlette will come back in. And now that should spark some hope for the Artesians to get back into this game.
Hopefully Marlette can get some threes going and get the Artesians back in this one as they're down 28-14.
Although Pruitt and Marlette seem to be already going for the Artesians, you need to get Landon Myers going, as he had 31 points in the first game of the year when we defeated Edgewood.
That is true, and they didn't really manage to get him going against Greenwood as he hits the bucket. He gets the bucket there.
Well, he's got 2 back-to-back layups. Hopefully that gets him going at least a little bit. He was 14 of 14 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. If you can get Myers to the free throw line, it looks like he's almost automatic. 15 of 16 on the entire night. 3 there for Horn. No good. King with the rebound and an easy putback.
And Greenwood last night and Columbus North today, they don't play around with Landon Myers. They know what he's capable of, so they know what they have to do to stop him.
And it looks like he turns the ball over. King will pull up in traffic. No good. Rebound Staggs. Staggs drives and gets the bank to fall. And it looks like there is an injured player on the court, King.
Looks like King might have gotten poked in the eyes a little bit. Sure hope he's okay, as he is a huge factor in the Columbus North.
Sure hope, yes, definitely hope he is okay. Now for the Artesians, you're down 18-30. This is definitely not something that you can't come back from. This is easily a game you can get yourself back into.
I do agree with you, and I think that if they stick to what they know, you know, they move the ball around the perimeter and they get the ball down on the post a little more, I think they can definitely come back.
I think one of the biggest things for the Artesians is that they're going to have to get to the free throw line. They went 25 for 26 at the free throw line in that first game against Edgewood, which basically indicates to me that they are pretty good from the free throw line. I mean,
I talked to head coach Paul Ferguson, and he said that an aspect that he feels like his team is really doing well on is ball movement.
And there's an and one there for Ty Ferguson. Those are definitely what you do not want if you're the Artesians right now. You can't afford to be digging this hole.
What the Bulldogs do is they move the ball around the perimeter, back and forth a few times, until they can find Sam King down to the paint, open. And they feed it to him, and he makes the finish.
And Ferguson will complete the three-point play. They try to break the press again. They get it past half court with Staggs.
Bulldogs have not stopped pressing this whole game.
Marlette will pull up from mid-range and finds the bottom of the net.
I think they're getting them going as long as they can get them those open shots. I'd say it's looking bright for the Artesians.
But they can't keep giving the open shots as Rhett Harmon easily drives in and finishes.
Timeout taken by the Artesians. Braden, what do you think the Columbus North Bulldogs are doing well this matchup that is killing the Artesians?
I mean, they are easily driving and they're getting easy finishes. And when the Artesians collapse, they are easily kicking it out to the three-point shooters. They're playing pretty simple basketball. It's just the Artesians can't cover.
And how do you feel about their full court press, as they have pressed all the way until 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this second quarter?
I mean, if the Artesians can find a way to break the press, they can do it almost every time. But once again, you need to find it. They aren't finding it. So if you can find that one hole, you can exploit it. But it seems like the Artesians haven't been able to find it yet.
I do agree with you. Most likely not going to see a lot of points in the paint for the Artesians with the height that Columbus North has.
Unless you can get Landon Myers in there with the tough finishes he had. He had 2 back-to-back pretty good finishes there. One was right past King. He went right past him. And the Bulldogs, looks like they aren't pressing. So now Myers will take it up the court without much.
Really get to see some Artesian offense here.
Myers works on Ferguson, passes the ball around. Finds Jack Wolf. What a pass, and one for Jack Wolf. That was a pass.
Jack Wolf on the pick and roll. Gets him every time.
Now, if you're Jack Wolf, you need to complete this 3-point play if you want to help guide the Artesians back into this game. And Wolf will make the free throw. Hopefully, Artesians can continue getting to the free throw line. Horn will take the ball up. And King right back into the game after seemingly having his eye poked. And Horn for a wide open 3, no good.
Not usually a
King.
shot that you'll see Cooper Horn miss.
And it looks like there was a foul along the baseline. Oh, timeout Columbus North. Now, Bo, Columbus North, obviously coming in with some momentum. 3-1, last night they defeated Silver Creek quite easily, 52-35. And the Artesians came off of a pretty sloppy game against Greenwood, losing 34-42. And, if you're Coach Staggs, what do you think he's telling his players right now?
I think he's telling a little bit of the underdog story. Columbus North, they feel good. They just beat Silver Creek last night. They got nothing to dwell on right now. The Artesians losing to Greenwood last night. They got some stuff to dwell on. But I think that he keeps preaching to his players to fight hard, and things will get better.
And they feed Horn. And Horn will get that to fall. Some of the fans calling for a travel. The refs didn't call it. And they break the press. Find Staggs. And pump fake. And that is definitely a move that I have seen in basketball games in my time. Just pump fake, let the guy go in the air, jump into him, get the free throws.
Especially done with the bigger guys because they seem to have a little bit less control with their size.
Staggs will make the free throw. And he will also get the second one to fall. Artesians only down by 12 points. See if they can mount themselves a run here going into halftime.
And that would definitely be huge, getting the momentum going into halftime.
Dibble tries to feed Horn, picked off by Landon Myers. Myers stops, finds Will Baston.
Lots of back doors by the Artesians.
Looks like they're trying to get a look in the middle. Only 40 seconds left in this half. And that will be a travel on Baston. That is a close call.
Tough call for the Artesians there.
But the Bulldogs now have it. Blythe will inbound. King comes out, and in comes 6'8" senior Ben Kleinhens.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen, 6'8". Believe it or not, they have another one.
Let's see if we can try stopping him. Horn works on Baston. Baston finds Blythe at the top of the key.
If the Artesians could get a stop here, hit a three-pointer, cut it down to single digits, I'd say that would definitely be a big momentum swing coming into halftime.
We'll have to do it very quickly. Only 5 seconds left. And there's a travel there on number 2, Luke Harmon. Showing a little frustration there. Now with 3.5 seconds left, you have a chance to get it within 10 or less. Finds Marlette. Deep one. No good. Well, that will do it for the half. The Artesians are trailing 25-37. You are watching Martinsville Artesian Boys Basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
They would love to see a lot of fans come out to support them and enjoy a great day of basketball. They play the first game at 9 a.m. against Dry North.
We are back here for a little bit of a halftime rundown.
Looks like we will have the 7th and 8th grade middle school basketball teams on the court right now.
Congratulations to our middle school teams on a strong start to the season. We look forward to seeing you play right here on the hardwood at John R. Wood Gymnasium.
Bo, the Artesians, of course, trailing 25-37. How do you think they are going to be able to dig themselves out of this one? I know they have to get their shooters going. They're going to have to figure out a way to stop Ben King. How do you think they're going to be able to out-rebound the Bulldogs?
You know, that's definitely going to be difficult. With you got two 6'8" guys who are active on the court, and you're just going to really have to box out, and you're going to have to find your man every play, even if it's not your man. Just find a guy and box him out.
I feel like you're going to have to try to out-hustle them. I know Coach Kip Staggs is definitely preaching the hustle, definitely trying to poke some more balls loose. You want to be able to get some more turnovers, generate, at least some energy,
They definitely need to keep the energy and the intensity and the aggression up coming in this second half.
Now, back to the point earlier that we were trying to make. Caleb Cheatham out for the season. Oh, break. Now back to the point that we were on earlier. Caleb Cheatham out for the season. He would have been such a huge piece to this team. How do you think that's affecting the Artesians tonight?
You know, I mean, ball movement is a big thing, getting the ball up the court. As the Bulldogs were pressing for most of that, full court pressing for most of the first half, I think Caleb Cheatham would have helped them move the ball up the court a little more fluently. But I think the Artesians did well without him on press-wise.
Well, you are watching Martinsville Artesian Boys Basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
And we are back. Bo, the Artesians, they need to get themselves back into this game. I mean, you're down by 12 points going into the second half. You're definitely going to want to try to push the ball up the court very quickly, but the press is definitely catching them.
And this is a very good Columbus North basketball team. And the Artesians are also very good. So I don't think they should be too down on themselves right now, as they know they can come back in this one.
You know, it's obviously going to be a very tall task. I mean, Ben King and Horn are definitely two major pieces to this team that are doing well tonight. But, I mean, they also got, Ty Ferguson, Connor Hensley, and Rhett Harmon going. I mean, if you got your secondary people going, I mean, that's very big.
And Rhett Harmon, not someone that the Artesians would have really expected to perform so well so far tonight, as he hasn't had the craziest stats up to this point.
Yeah, only 2.3 points per game on a 38 field goal percentage, but he's 2 for 2 from the three tonight. He looks like he is going to be a major piece of their run tonight.
And I got to ask, Braden, how does it feel being the 2021 Martinsville High School Football Defensive Scout Player of the Year?
It feels pretty good. I mean, you know, I only played 1 year, so I didn't get much experience, but I'm glad I played that 1 year. I mean, it was definitely a great experience. Bo, I know you got a couple of academic achievement awards while playing football, maintaining a 4.0 throughout the first trimester.
I did. Lots of hard work comes there, you know. I did have Spanish class. Big thanks to Senora Martin, great Spanish teacher, really helped me understand it.
Yeah, Spanish wasn't my best subject, but so now back to the Artesians. And looks like halftime is about to be over, about 45 seconds left. And it looks like we are back from halftime. Artesians once again, they are down by 12. Looks like the Columbus North Bulldogs will go with the starting lineup they originally put forth. And the Artesians will do the same.
On the court for the Columbus North Bulldogs, we have Luke Harmon, Cooper Horn, Ty Ferguson, Sam King, and Carson Dibble.
For the Artesians, Landon Myers, Will Baston, Brody Staggs, Jack Wolf, and Skylar Pruitt. And there, Wolf will pick up a foul. That is Jack Wolf's third foul. Definitely want to avoid getting him 2 more fouls. That would put your size in a lot of jeopardy.
Put a lot of pressure on junior Luke Cheatham as well.
Sam King definitely not an easy guy to defend, but you got to try your absolute best not to foul. Harmon drives and gets the roll to go.
Looks like the Bulldogs have went back to their full court press.
And Baston tries to find somebody, finds Myers, gets it up to Staggs. So no 8-second violation there.
Always a good thing to see.
Myers finds Pruitt in the corner. Once again, this Bulldogs defense is stout. Artesians trying to find somebody that can get open.
Bulldogs have done a great job of stopping Landon Myers, not letting him get many open jumpers.
Pruitt doesn't make the tough shot, and Horn drives, finishes with contact, but it's a charge.
There's 3 charges taken by the Artesians so far tonight.
So that definitely looks like it was a point of emphasis, taking charges on this team that knows how to finish.
2 from Landon Myers and 1 from Jack Wolf.
There we go. Baston will inbound. That press is coming back.
Artesians have done a fine job so far.
Pruitt in the corner for 3, wide open. Cannot get it to fall. Rebound there by Luke Harmon. King tries to find Harmon, picked off by Myers.
Looks like Luke Harmon was not ready for that one.
Myers, the floater, good. And we know that Landon Myers definitely has a floater on him.
Yes, he does. Which is perfect for the big man.
And Ben King will just go to work. And no good.
As I was saying, boxing out for the Artesians. Jack Wolf box out Sam King there. Draws the foul. Sam King has 3 personal fouls along with Jack Wolf.
And they break the press early. Myers finds Pruitt. That looks like it's a jump ball. Looks like it's Artesian's ball.
Artesian fans not happy with that call. They were looking for a foul.
Finds Staggs. Oh, finds Baston wide open in the middle of the lane. He puts it in.
Great pump fake from Brody Staggs to find Will Baston wide open.
Here comes Cooper Horn giving it up to Harmon. Harmon finds Horn again. Works on Baston, but Baston some good defense there. Myers will take it up.
Great hands and awareness from Will Baston.
Oh, and it looks like there's a foul there. The Artesian fans section cheering. Definitely happy with that call.
Carson Dibble has 2 fouls.
Staggs hit his last set of free throws. See if he can knock down these next two. And makes the first. So now the Artesians back within singular digits. Only a 9-point lead now. See if they can make it only an 8-point deficit. And they do. So now can you put the pressure on the Bulldogs to score?
Artesian fans seem to be getting into it, hyping their team up a little bit, especially the student section.
Horn swings the ball to Ferguson. Goes to King in the post. Back out to Ferguson. And the ball is blocked by Pruitt. Up the court to Staggs. And the finish does not go. King with the rebound. And that will be a foul on Baston. Now that was some high-paced basketball from both teams right there.
Artesians have definitely started to adapt to the ball movement by the Columbus Bulldogs.
Coach Staggs talking to Skylar Pruitt. And Harmon will take the ball up. Horn drives, tough shot, no good. King with the rebound. Ooh. It looks like they're calling a foul.
Looks like Landon Myers might have got poked in the eyes a little bit there.
The Artesian student section definitely not happy with that call. But the game goes on. Harmon will inbound it to King. Dibble trying to find King. No, not successful. Harmon swing pass to Dibble for three. Good. Back on top by double digits.
Crucial three-pointer there from Carson Dibble to push the lead from 8 to 11 for the Bulldogs.
Pruitt goes to work. And a tough finish there at the rack for Skylar Pruitt.
That bucket from Skylar Pruitt pushed the lead back down to single digits for the Artesians.
King trying to work on Jack Wolf, and it looks like it's poked away by Myers. They have numbers. Can the Artesians capitalize? And it looks like in the Artesian student section begging for a foul. Oh my goodness. Up the court to Horn, and a foul call.
Referees have definitely seemed to have been letting them play down in the paint, which I don't mind really.
The Artesian student section very, very upset with that last call. Or the last no call, as I should say.
And Braden, you and I have been refereeing some elementary school games over at Monrovia, and we can really feel for these refs. You know, refereeing is not an easy job at all.
No, it is not. Actually, myself, I got yelled at today.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite a scenario, but Horn makes the first free throw there. And he misses the second. So now they're back up by double digits, only 10. Teason's trying to find their way back, and Landon Myers just kind of throws it away, and it will be Columbus North ball.
I think Landon Myers thought he had a man down on the other side of the court, which he did not.
And Baston is on Horn. Harmon finds Blythe. Passes it to Horn, and he will finish.
Great pass and cut by Cooper Horn there.
Here comes the press again. And Artesians need to get the ball up the court. And they do.
Luke Cheatham.
Myers.
Luke Cheatham, the big man, subbed in for Jack Wolf.
And there's a miss there by Brody Staggs. There's Ferguson kicking it out to Harmon, swings it over to Blythe. And that is a walk there by Luke Harmon. The Artesians need to capitalize off of those turnovers if they want to get back into this one.
Yes, they do.
And Isaiah Marlette will check in for Will Baston.
Bulldogs still out in their full court press. Seems to be a zone press.
Marlette might have gotten away with one there. Works out in the favor of the Artesians, as Staggs will take it out. And they will not press. And that ball is smacked out of bounds by Luke Harmon.
Great hands by the Bulldogs. Great hands by both teams, I should say.
Finds Myers. Drives pass out to Pruitt. That ball is tipped. Oh, and they will call it a foul on Luke Harmon. So that will send Skylar Pruitt to the line. And as we mentioned before, this is where the Artesians exceed. They definitely can shoot the free throw very well.
Yes, they can. As they went 25 for 26 a few nights ago versus Edgewood.
And we jinxed them again. There's Pruitt with a miss.
We got to stop doing that, Brady.
We are some very bad luck. Yeah. And
we sure
there
know,
we go.
Sure know how to jinx some people.
Yes, we do. But Pruitt will make that one. Horn will take the ball up. Ferguson drives, kicks it out to Blythe. And it looks like Harmon stepped out of bounds. Harmon showing some frustration.
Artesians need to focus on getting the ball in the paint with Sam King on the bench right now.
And that press is back. Artesians will get it up court. Marlette pump fakes, drives, kicks it out to Pruitt for three. No good. Pruitt saves it. Oh. That will be out on Luke Cheatham.
Great effort by Luke Cheatham there.
Definitely a high effort play, just wasn't enough. And it looks like Staggs will be a lone man press. And he will drop back.
Pressure against Cooper Horn, which is much needed.
And Horn will lose the ball.
That is exactly why.
And here we go with 4 seconds left. Myers cannot get the finish to go. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Martinsville Artesians will go into the fourth quarter trailing 34-45. You are watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHS AATV, and WREP 15 Sports.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
And we are back. Artesians trailing by 11. This is the last quarter for the Artesians. They will try to get back into this game, but if they don't this quarter, that is it. And it looks like there will be a kick ball there. And Luke Harmon will inbound it. Looks like a call will go against. There's a foul there.
Foul on Cooper Horn, his second personal.
Landon Myers will get it to Will Baston as they try to break this press again. And stolen by Tyler Blythe, who puts it up and in.
Caught the Artesians lacking a little bit.
They're going a lot faster now. Myers finds Cheatham, who swings out to Pruitt, who will drive, and he will lose the ball.
Cheatham couldn't quite find his balance there. Otherwise, he most likely would have had that two-point jumper.
And a finish there for Ty Ferguson at the other end for the Bulldogs. And that ball is thrown away by Landon Myers.
Another turnover for the Artesians, something they really need to stay away from.
And a quick timeout there. Now, obviously, down 15, you need to avoid turnovers. You can't have those types of mess-ups. I mean, they're going to be unavoidable in games at times, but you can't afford to get those in this scenario.
And I'm a little surprised that the Bulldogs have kept their pressure up throughout 4 quarters of play so far. But it really has worked for the Artesians with costly turnovers like that.
Yes, the Bulldogs are definitely well conditioned to be able to press the entire game, which they have done pretty much. And you know, if you're Kip Staggs, you're telling your team, look, you need to limit turnovers, you need to be able to put the ball in the hoop, and you need to be able to rebound. If they can get back some offensive rebounds, I mean, that's going to change everything.
And I think that he called the timeout there mostly to just calm his guys down, tell them that they've been pressing all game, they've been doing fine all game, and they need to just keep doing what they've been doing.
And it will be Columbus North ball. Horn will get it into Ferguson. Finds King. And that ball will go out of bounds. Off of Cooper Horn, Artesians ball. And the press is back, as it has been all game.
Yes, it has.
And they find Landon Myers. Myers can't find an open man. Finds Marlette eventually. Pruitt will throw it down low to Luke Cheatham. Swinging out to Marlette for another deep three, and it's good. It looks like we got a shove down low.
Isaiah Marlette not afraid to shoot those deep range threes, as he has made 2 so far tonight.
And no, that will be a foul on Sam King.
Sam King, 4 personal fouls. Not good for the Bulldogs, good for the Artesians.
If they can get King out of the game, they might be able to get some points in the paint.
Definitely.
Will Baston will drive, and the floater does not go, and the tip does not go. Oh! Luke Cheatham fought very hard for that rebound, just couldn't get it over the 6'8" King.
And by watching that, it looked a little intentional from Cheatham, but I do not believe that it was. You know, he jumped up for the rebound, and Sam King, very lengthy, easy to get caught up in his arms.
That is one thing about Luke Cheatham. He fights very hard for rebounds. He's not just going to allow King to get them. And it looks like Sam King has fouled out. And Sam King is confused. And he will go to the bench, showing frustration. And the Artesians now have some momentum. The Artesians need to use this chance to get some points in the paint. Looks like the refs are going to have a discussion.
Looks like Luke Cheatham will be shooting one-on-one free throws. Cheatham was 2 for 4 last night from the line.
You know, 50% isn't terrible for a night, but you need to hit these free throws and make it 100% tonight.
Very, very crucial right now.
And Cheatham will make the first.
Cheatham knows what's on the line.
He will make the second. Some clutch free throws there by Luke Cheatham.
He is 2 for 2 on the night.
Hopefully that will kickstart the Artesians. Horn finds Blythe, who will just slash into the paint with ease and finish. And King may be gone, but the press is not. And they will continue that pressure. And he's able to get it up to Pruitt.
Great save by Will Baston to avoid the backcourt violation.
Go to Landon Myers. And that will be stolen, and Hensley will finish. Very tough there, defended by Pruitt and Baston.
Myers just had it poked out from him. Artesians are quick to escape the press as there's a foul committed by Connor Hensley. Looks like Brody Staggs will check in for Luke Cheatham.
And Marlette will shoot the free throw. And he misses. So the 1-and-1 opportunity, no good. Cooper Horn will take it up.
For the Bulldogs, you do not have Sam King, but you do have Cooper Horn, who has come into this game averaging 17 points per game.
Not only do you have Horn, you have your rotational or bench pieces that have been effective tonight.
Very solid team all around, this Columbus North team.
Yes. Baston has it, picked up his dribble, so finds Pruitt in the corner. And Myers will pull a mid-range and drains it. It's now only a 12-point deficit. The Artesians they very well need a run now.
And that's not a good way to start it, as Ty Ferguson gets the easy layup.
Marlette finds Myers. Pruitt jabs, gives it back to Staggs for three. No good. Cooper Horn will take the ball up for the Bulldogs. And Baston looks like he poked it away but stepped out of bounds.
And it looks like we will have a foul committed on Will Baston, reach-in foul.
The refs will talk it over.
I believe one ref had a foul and one ref just had it poked out by Baston.
Either way, it looks like it will be Bulldogs ball.
It is actually a hold on Ty Ferguson.
And Coach Ferguson is not having it.
Will Baston will shoot 1-on-1 free throws.
Refs having another discussion.
Not sure what the call will be here. Looks like Baston will shoot his free throws.
Baston hoping to get the Artesians back on track with some free throws.
With only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game, the Artesians trailing by 14. They need some stops.
And Baxton will make the first. So he will get another opportunity at the line.
The Artesians don't just need the stops, they need the conversions on the other end of the floor as well.
Absolutely. And Baston will make the second free throw. So now, if you're the Artesians, you need a stop. Harmon finds Blythe.
Bulldogs have not stopped the intensity all game. Not afraid to drive.
And being not afraid to drive, they can easily find some kick-out opportunities. And it looks like there is a foul.
Looks like it's a hold on Baston.
And the Bulldogs not yet at the one-and-one scenario. And there's a timeout.
With 3:21 left to go in the game, the Artesians trail 55-43.
Bo, do you believe that the Artesians have enough in them to come back in this game?
I really do. If they can keep getting to the line and converting on their free throws, then that should cut the lead down some. They need to pick up the intensity a little bit. They seem to be doing a better job of getting past the pressure with no Sam King on the floor anymore.
Yes, that point exactly. You need to be able to get the ball into the paint and convert in the paint now that King is out. I mean, they aren't playing Ben Kleinhens, and he's the only other 6'8" player on the team, so I would expect them to go to the paint at least a little more.
Let's see if that's what Coach Staggs is drawing up.
It looks like we will come out of the timeout. It will be the Bulldogs' ball.
On the court for the Bulldogs, we have Cooper Horn, Tyler Blythe, Luke Harmon, Carson Dibble, and Rhett Harmon.
Harmon finds Dibble. And it's poked away by Marlette. And it's a jump ball.
On the court for the Artesians, we have Landon Myers, Will Baston, Skylar Pruitt, Brody Staggs, and Isaiah Marlette.
And off the jump ball, it is going for the Artesians. Good pass there for Will Baston. And it's thrown away by Staggs. And it's tracked down by Blythe, who easily finds Harmon, who finishes. And Rhett Harmon has 8 points off the bench. Looks like we got a foul.
Foul on Rhett Harmon.
And Myers will shoot the free throws.
Myers went 15 for 15 against Edgewood on free throws.
And he will continue his free throw success. And he will make another one. It's now back to 12.
Artesians still need to get some stops as they have moved to a full court press.
Give the Bulldogs a taste of their own medicine. Oh, and it's poked away. Will Baston on a fast break. And he will get a foul call there on Cooper Horn.
Cooper Horn, that is his third personal foul.
And Baston will make that free throw. Now, if that was Cooper Horn's fourth foul, you would have to make sure he doesn't get that fifth one, but he definitely has some room to breathe in terms of fouls.
Maybe even make some substitutions as Ty Ferguson comes in for, looks like Luke Harmon.
Baston makes the second free throw, and on the other end, Horn is fouled by Marlette. Cooper Horn going to the line, a 71% free throw shooter.
Correction, Ty Ferguson checks in for Tyler Blythe.
And Cooper Horn will actually miss that free throw. Artesian student section making a lot of noise. And Horn will make the second. Here comes the press again.
Bulldogs still in that full court zone press.
Marlette finds Myers. Swings it down to Baston, and Marlette, another deep three, is good. And that is a big shot, but you need to get back on defense. Dibble saves it from going out of bounds.
Great ball movement by the Artesians to set up Isaiah Marlette for another deep three.
Ferguson drives, kicks it back out to Harmon. Lead back down to single digits. Finds Dibble, who cannot convert at the rim, and it will be Artesians' ball.
Poked out by Cooper Horn there. Some frustration coming from him.
The Artesians building momentum. Back down to single digits with 1:40 left to play.
Tyler Blythe checks in for Rhett Harmon.
Staggs pass to Myers. Marlette finds Staggs. Drives. No good on the finish. Pruitt with the offensive rebound. Pass to Myers for three. No good. And a foul committed in traffic.
Foul there on Landon Myers. That is his third personal foul.
We'll send Cooper Horn back to the free throw line. Makes the first.
Free throw here by Cooper Horn could push the Bulldogs' lead back up to double digits. And it will.
It will. Back in the press. Myers takes up the court. Finds Staggs, finds Pruitt on the cut, will lay it in. Back down to 8 with 50 seconds left. And there will be a foul there committed by Myers. It will send Luke Harmon to the line.
Luke Harmon, a 57% free throw shooter.
So this is going to put some pressure on Harmon.
Yes, it will.
These could be game icing free throws. He misses. And it's an offensive foul.
Foul committed by Tyler Blythe. Artesian fans are loving it.
That will send Brody Staggs to the free throw line. These are some huge free throws.
I believe it is a 1-and-1. Both teams in single bonus.
Staggs makes the first.
This will cut the lead down to 6.
And he gets it.
This is the closest the Artesians have been in 3 quarters of play. 6 points.
And that's a really hard press. And they will foul Luke Harmon again.
Foul on Isaiah Marlette.
If there is someone that you're going to foul, I guess Luke Harmon is the guy.
That is how it seems to be so far.
And another huge set of free throws here for Luke Harmon. And a 1-and-1. And he makes the first.
Looks like we couldn't jinx him that time, Braden.
.40 seconds left. Artesians down by 7. Make it 8.
8-point lead for the Bulldogs.
If you're the Artesians, you got to go. Mishandled the ball there by Baston. Marlette for 3. And it is good! Marlette pulls the Artesians to within 5 with 28 seconds left. And a timeout for Columbus North.
Isaiah Marlette, ice in his veins.
Isaiah Marlette has pulled the Artesians from the fire, and they are now back into this game, Bo.
Closest they have been in 3 quarters of play.
And the Artesian student section has to be getting hyped up now, as the Artesians now have a game on their hands. Coach Ferguson calling his timeout, most likely to calm down his players, get them settled in.
And Coach Staggs actually doing the opposite, firing up his guys, letting them know that we're still in this.
Isaiah Marlette, what was that? Was that 3? 3 threes?
I believe that's 4 deep threes from Isaiah Marlette.
You know, Marlette, before tonight, didn't do much in the game versus Edgewood, but he has brought the Artesians back to life in this one.
Definitely earning his minutes on the floor.
And in for the game for the Artesians, Staggs, Marlette, obviously, Myers, Baston, and Pruitt. And the Artesians will put on a full court press as Dibble will set to inbound. And he finds Harmon. And that will be a kick ball.
Some stellar defense there from Skylar Pruitt.
Artesians back in their press. Marlette covering deep. Oh, almost poked away there. And Horn will take it up the court.
Landon Myers nearly tipped it out.
And now Horn will be fouled.
Will Baston on the foul. It looks like Will Baston will have fouled out.
And they will send Thatcher Anderson into the game. Thatcher Anderson hasn't been able to play much tonight, but he is in when it matters. Artesian student section getting hype.
Shows that they have a good amount of trust in Anderson.
Cooper Horn makes good on the first of 2 free throws.
Pushes the Bulldogs' lead to 6. Artesian fans making some noise.
Horn, no good on the second. And Brody Staggs.
Foul committed there by Thatcher Anderson.
And I don't think that was the shot that Staggs was looking for there.
Looking to draw a foul there. Could not do it.
And it looks like Horn will be taking the last free throws here. Horn misses the first free throw.
Going to be very difficult for the Artesians to come back from this one, but it is possible.
Horn makes the second. Get it into Myers. Shoots the 3. No good. And that will be the game. Very hard fought in the end, though, for the Artesians.
Very hard fought game. Very entertaining game to watch.
Well, that will do it from Martinsville High School as the Artesians lose 57-64. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and a big thanks to the students in the broadcasting program at MHS for producing the game. For those students, along with my broadcast partner, Bo Dilley, I'm Braden Hall. Good night, everyone.